Education is key as a solution in a tough economy. Quality competitive K-12 has never been more important in America. But by all measures, our nation scores average at best in worldwide rankings of secondary education. Graduation rates have risen steadily over the past 20 years, and while North Carolina is ahead of the national figures, it's still the case that about a quarter of our high school students drop out. Here at home, a look at high school graduation rates in the Charlotte region tells a story of some variation. Zero in on Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools, and the story becomes one of disparity.
We've got to prepare an education professional force that gets that and is ready to find new ways and new energy behind supporting the educational development of all young people, so they have a chance for a good future.
7,000 teachers in North Carolina are alumni of UNC Charlotte. The university is home to the second largest teacher education program in the state. Most of those teaching careers are spent in the Charlotte region. The university's new presence in Charlotte's Center City provides a focal point for efforts to address the student challenges that are specific to urban education.
In order for schools to be held accountable, one of the main criteria is graduation rates.
Meet Chance Lewis, the new chair of UNC Charlotte's Urban Education Doctoral Program.
One of the things that attracted me to Charlotte was, one, it has one of the nation's most historic school districts. When we think about education, many of the desegregation battles were fought right here. Also, another thing that attracted me to Charlotte was the corporate community that's here and all the many things that this city has to offer. So I look at Charlotte, and my goal is for Charlotte to become a central hub and an example for the nation of what urban education can look like.
Preparing educators to help students succeed in those schools with fewer resources is at the heart of Lewis's work. He says the time to address graduation rates is well before high school. UNC Charlotte alumna Brittany Osborne taught first and second grades in Charlotte-Mecklenburg before completing her master's degree in reading and moving into service in the pivotal middle school years. This is her first year as a sixth grade teacher.
Well, I think that this age in general is just really tough. I mean, you're really trying to find out who you are. Popularity is so important. I mean, you're very egocentric. It's all about you and your friends and enjoying yourself. And so I think that's right there a big challenge for all kids, trying to find themselves, especially coming from an elementary setting to a middle school setting. It's a new school, a new group of friends for a lot of kids, and just really trying to find your place and what group you really feel most comfortable in. And so I think that right there is a challenge. And for a lot of kids, of course, the academic side of school is last on the list. You know, it's the last thing that they're worried about. And unfortunately, a lot of kids are coming in significantly below grade level. So that's an added challenge.
She's prepared and experienced to teach anywhere, but Osborne says her time in Charlotte-Mecklenburg has strengthened her commitment to make a difference in this urban setting.
There are really good days and there are really bad days, and some days I wonder, you know, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? But the days that I get really, really upset or I get emotional, I realize that's the passion in me, and that if I wasn't upset and I wasn't crying or emotional or really invested, then this wouldn't be the right job for me.
I like coming to school because I get to learn new things that I'm not going to always get to learn at home.
Talking about school with student Quintera Harrison affirms that teacher Osborne and her colleagues at James Martin Middle School are indeed making an impact.
I get encouragement from all of my teachers. It's like, I would say, like, I don't want to do that. Like today in social studies, I asked my social studies teacher, I said, can you read that to us? Because I mean, it seems like that's a lot to read. But I like to read. I get it from my grandma. I mean, like, just love it. So then she was like, she said, just read it. I mean, it's just a little bit. I read it, and I asked her, I don't know, she asked me what was wrong with me. I said, do you have any more of these that I can read? She said, you just said you didn't want to read it. And I was like, yeah, I know, but, you know, it got interesting, so.
Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools was recently named the winner of the National Broad Prize for Urban Education, an honor given to the large urban school district in America that has shown the greatest student academic gains. University and school district leaders alike point to the partnership with UNC Charlotte as a key to the district's success. The university's growing focus on urban education offers many benefits.
The opportunity to really direct our employees toward that urban education program is a welcomed addition to an already strong partnership that we enjoy with UNC Charlotte. So we believe it's also a recruiting tool for us as a district as we try to attract individuals to our district that we can say you have master's and doctoral opportunities at the College of Ed at UNC Charlotte that can continue to refine and enhance your skills to be an effective teacher or leader in our district. So we think it's a wonderful addition and complements nicely many of the existing partnerships that we've had with UNC Charlotte.
Clark says Charlotte-Mecklenburg's success comes largely because of a shift to pursue student achievement school by school, student by student. You'll pick up on that when, for instance, you ask a 6th grade literacy teacher what she hopes to see on a springtime graduation day 6 years from now.
I hope that through the relationships that I've tried to build with them and that I have built with them, and the example that I set for them, I really hope that they believe in themselves and they realize that we believe in them and that we know that there's no reason why they shouldn't be walking across the stage.